Okay, all right. Um, so far we got Christopher Greer on this webinar. Thanks, man, for showing up. I appreciate seeing you here. And we're going to go ahead and get started with this. All right, so today what I want to talk about is what most online businesses are missing and why without this you will struggle online. All right, before I begin, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself. I'm married, I have two young daughters, and I've been married for almost 7 years. I'm currently serving in the U.S. military. I have been online marketing for almost 2 years and have been with 7 different online opportunities since I began. And with those opportunities, after relatively little success, I arrived where I am now, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later here in this webinar. And when I got serious about marketing online, what I am about to talk about started making a whole lot of sense. So we'll continue on now. Before I do begin, though, there is a disclaimer. I will be selling during this webinar, just to let you know. It's not going to come till near the end, but I will be selling. So, all right. So let's go ahead and get started with the content. So, um, Chris, if there's I don't know how much you know about online marketing, but I'm sure you've probably seen online marketing opportunities before. There's a lot of them out there. There's almost so much information to the point of, oh, okay, cool, that you got the, yeah, awesome. All right. So you know that there's so much information to the point of almost paralysis for people. A lot of companies are missing one huge ingredient. And without this huge ingredient, eventually they get big, possibly, and they fade away. And what that is high ticket offers, high price point offers. Simply put, with many businesses, you can only sell small, low ticket items. A lot of times they only have one product. Maybe it's like an autoresponder, or maybe it's just one health product, or really anything. And maybe it's up to $300 in value. Even if you get 75 to about 90% commission, that is barely enough to cover the cost of promoting a business. You can only hope to get lucky, and have people either flood to you and join you, and eventually it plateaus, or hope to barely break even when you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars in, online traffic for maybe one or two small commissions. So it really there's no real ROI, and it's not much of a margin. Low price point products are just not much of a margin to work with. So I have a scenario here. You can go ahead and kind of speak your answer, and I pretty much put it in the webinar. But what do you think is harder to sell? 10 $1,000 items or 100 $100 items? Both add up to the same amount of money. They both add up to $100,000 in sales. But honestly, to sell each $1,000 item is harder. I'm not going to deny that. But I can guarantee that selling 10 of them is easier to sell when you get the right audience and the right traffic than to sell $100 commissions. I can guarantee that, because you're selling 1/10 the product. It may be 1/10, or it may be 10 times the price, but it is 1/10 the product. And the concept that I'm presenting here is basic business economics. Let's see here. Economics essentially means, with online business, that you offer a multi-tier product mix. And then when a low ticket front end item is sold, there are high ticket back end products that are offered with it. So ultimately, it goes off the idea that your return on investment will dramatically increase over time. Because think about it. I mean, what could you do with just one $1,000 commission? You could pay for traffic to your business, which goes off of something called a funded proposal concept, which basically means that you use what you earn. You're able to use what you earn from your business to build your business. And with single, unilateral, low price point items, you just can't do that. You can't do that with $20 commissions here, $20 commissions there. It takes those large commissions of $1,000, $3,000, or even $5,000 to build that. You could buy a gift for someone, buy a gift for the wife or the kiddos, or you can pay off a small debt. $1,000 does go quite a long way. Small commissions at $10 to $150, they, like I said earlier, they just really don't allow that. They're not allowing you that room to build your business and make an effective purchase with it, or an effective investment in either product to learn, or training material, or traffic, or any combination of those three. So how can you see these killer high ticket commissions? What you need is a system that is built and designed for you with that in mind. Like I've been mentioning throughout this presentation, a lot of businesses are just one product, maybe two products. Small price point, doesn't really go anywhere. You need a system that has a multi-tiered product mix, everything with low price point front-end products from $10 on up to high ticket back-end products of, worth $2,000, $4,000, $6,000. When you have a proven whole business system for you, you don't have to build your own products. It's time consuming and it's very expensive to do so. I've tried before and it didn't really work out. You don't have to build your own branding because you're promoting an effective sales funnel that's built for you within this business. And you basically don't have to do all the selling when there is a phone team, and I'm going to get more on this later, tell you more about this in a few slides, and a high quality email follow-up sequence for those people that have opted in to that sales funnel. So picture it this way. Why would someone rather invest a few $100,000 or more in a McDonald's franchise than try and build their own restaurant from the ground up? It's a household name. Everybody knows it. McDonald's has already got the products. It's already got the proven success. It's already laid out there for you. I mean, the model, you already know you're going to have success because the business model that McDonald's has been proven to succeed. So the concept of basically how does this relate to what I'm talking about? Well, this franchise owner invested in a business that they knew would be successful from day one. I mean, from day one, it's all, McDonald's. People are going to flock there. How this applies to online sales is basically this way. You want a proven successful multi-tier business that offers a license rights. Basically, license rights is your ability to essentially own a multi-tiered product business online that's already been proven successful. All the products have already been built. All the pay structures and all the pay gateways are in place. All the advertising has been built. You just drive traffic to an effective high conversion sales funnel. In my 2 years online, it is basically, in my largely accurate opinion, the best way to skyrocket your earnings is through a license rights to a multi-tier product business. License rights essentially allow you to own the business, which I mentioned earlier. And they also unlock a great benefit, and that is huge back-end commissions. And I'm going to get more on that as well. One such business is Matt Lloyd's My Online Business Empire, also called MOBE. And in the last 2 years, a little over 2 years actually, Matt's already paid out about $5 million to his partners since October 2011 with this system. Matt Lloyd's my top tier business. Now this is the front end product. There's a lot of them. MOBE has a lot of front end products. He's got ebooks like Internet Marketing Revolution. He's got other programs like Affiliate Domination and Other People's Time Formula, which is how to basically outsource your daily jobs of building an online business to other people for less than $5 an hour. He's got all these front end products, but my top tier business is kind of his main one right now. And a great friend of mine, and actually an old college roommate of mine, Kevin Krebs, I've known the guy for over 10 years. He showed me this system. He's involved with it as well. And I jumped in 8 months ago. 8 months ago, I started with the My Top Tier Business training. And it was here that the whole concept of economics, return on investment, and high ticket offers actually sank in. It dawned on me that it is online the most effective way to get a huge return. So what is MTTB? It's a 21-step training program that teaches you exactly how to leverage high ticket offers to the right audience. It goes into, again, what high ticket offers are, the advantages of a licensed business model, which is basically like a franchise without all the bad stuff, like your corporate fees and your monthly income reports to corporate and all that stuff. It's none of that. You can take all that out, but you can still enjoy the ownership of the business for those high back-end commissions. It talks about how to get the best internet traffic to drive to the sales funnel so you get the highest chance of conversions and sales. It's all in there. It provides you with a personal 6 or 7 figure coach to actually help you through the steps. Now this is huge. I have yet to see another business that does this. These coaches have had great success with MTTB and MOBE. They are all MOBE licensees or higher. Some of them are platinum and titanium members. Most of them are actually. So they certainly can help you. They've been there. They've started this business and they know how to be successful with it. They're earning a lot from it. So they're there to help you. That's included with MTTB. You also have access to Matt Lloyd's highly trained phone sales team. Now what they do is when you sell a My Top Tier Business, which is this product we're talking about, it's only $49. It's a low price point product. When you sell it, the phone sales team gets to work and they actually do, they call your leads, and they've all been highly trained in non-pushy, non-aggressive sales tactics. They really end up actually offering solutions, and that's why people realize the value of a license model. They realize the value of a high-end commission and a high-end offer, high price point business. So they do all the heavy lifting for you, which is huge because a lot of people do not want to sell on the phone. A lot of people they don't want to. It does take a skill, and a lot of people don't want to deal with that. So they let the phone sales team do their work, and they'll sell the high ticket products. Now, does everybody go to the high ticket products? No. That's natural, but at least 12 to 13% generally do, which is a good thing. They see the value in the license rights program and they'll invest. And as a bonus for signing up, this is one thing I offer when people join my team on My Top Tier Business is I offer a 1-hour consultation with me to get you started, basically on the right foot, and to impart my knowledge over the past 8 months of being with this program to help you and get you in the right mindset to succeed online as well. So that's something I put in there. So I just want to kind of get into a little bit of testimonials here because I'm not sure, Chris, what you're thinking. You may be thinking, oh, well, only gurus succeed in this. I know a lot of people do think that. May or may not, I'm not going to speak for you. But just to alleviate that, yes, there's a lot of gurus. We got, top earner John Chow, which is one of the best, like one of the most well-known bloggers in the world, but he's worked for years to get that where he is. We got Jonathan Budd, who's a product creator and a top earner as well. But we've also got normal people, just people like you and me that have stepped in and just taken this thing and run with it. Like we got Mike Morin up here. This is him speaking at the Supercharge seminar last year in Chicago. And no, I'm sorry, that was from the Home Business Summit this last month down in San Diego. But anyway, he earned $6,000 in his first 30 days with this system. He took the steps that MTTB taught him and ran with it and invested in traffic, and he's made some money, and he's still making a lot of money. Ken Faminoff here, he's the one on the left. He's relatively new to online marketing. After just 8 months ever being online and marketing, he's earned over $34,000 in this first 8 months ever online, and he did it with MOBE. He did it with this system, so it's quite awesome. And then right next to him is that's Max Aria right there, who was actually my coach going through MTTB. Great guy. And then there's Mike. There's Mike Morin again. So disclaimer, these results are not typical. While many of MOBE's partners are regular people like Mike and Ken and me, they all worked really hard and invested time and finances into their business. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a push-button, you'll automatically have sales overnight type gig. But with the right mindset and the lessons taught to you by your coach and the 21 steps in MTTB, you can change your life with the power of the business license model and high-ticket commissions. I mean, it's a great thing. There's another aspect here, the risk-free trial. I do understand this business isn't for everyone. I've seen it. I've had people sign up with me, join my team, that it's clearly not for. It happens. When you apply to this program, if you are accepted, you will receive contact information for your coach. Once the two of you have made contact, your coach will actually ask you 5 simple questions. You will not be sold anything at all on this call. This is purely to get a baseline for if this is a fit. And if mutually you both decide, it has to be mutual, because even though your coach may not think you can, people work miracles and people do turn around and do very well with these things. If you mutually decide it's not for you, you get your 49 bucks back. No hard feelings. Too easy. Get it back, walk on, and move on with life. It's okay.